Now, Railway Minister Sadananda Gowda's son Karthik Gowda gets anticipatory bail from a sessions court in Bangalore. Karthik Gowda faces allegations of cheating and rape by a model. These are the latest developments. Pooja Prasanna also joining us with more details on this. Mind you, the hearing had been pushed till Monday. Pooja, take us through what happened in court. Were there any strong observations made? How long did the hearing last? Because it's been pushed over a few days, isn't it? Or was it just abrupt with the judge pronouncing his verdict and setting the conditions?
It absolutely was abrupt today, Anand. In fact, the judge just finished the hearing in about 30 seconds and just said that he allowed the bail and said nothing more than that. Of course, like you rightly mentioned, this has gotten dragged for about 4 or 5 days now. The orders were reserved for Saturday and that was postponed to Monday. But some of the strong objections that were raised against giving bail to Karthik Gowda was the fact that he has been missing. It has been, in fact, declared an absconder by the Bangalore police, and he is the son of a very influential man, the son of a union minister who can very well influence witnesses and can also attempt to tamper with any kind of evidence, and also saying that Karthik Gowda has not cooperated with the police, because of which he should not be given any kind of bail, and of course the gravity of the charges that have been pressed against him. Let's remember 376, 402 very serious charges of rape, kidnap as well as fraud have been pressed against Karthik Gowda. In this background, of course, objections were raised against giving anticipatory bail to Karthik Gowda. Clearly the judge has overseen these factors and gone ahead and given the bail. Of course, the Karthik Gowda's advocates in his defense said that he and his father have said that they will cooperate, and in fact, the Karthik Gowda's defense has tried to demolish the very premise of rape as far as this case is concerned, saying that if the complainant claims that they were married, then charges of rape will be null and void, and also raising several questions over the kind of charges that she's made, time lapse, and also the kind of locations at which the complainant has claimed that Karthik Gowda has forcefully had a physical relationship with her. These have been some of the arguments put forth by Karthik Gowda's lawyers. Arguments, of course, were concluded on Friday itself, and today the court going ahead and granting anticipatory bail for Karthik Gowda.
There are some more questions coming your way, and we also spoke to the editor of Lankesh Patrike, Gauri Lankesh, a short while ago, and she had said that there are a lot of other matters that have come to the fore in terms of proof against Karthik Gowda that's claimed by the complainant. But before we get to all that, let's take a listen to what the Railway Minister Sadananda Gowda himself had to say on the matter earlier in the day.
Why, sir? So why can't the question be allowed? It's a valid question. So you've been asked by the Bangalore police to cooperate. So why shouldn't it be allowed, sir? So let the minister please answer.
He is ready to answer.
He is willing to answer, sir. So why shouldn't it be allowed?
Wait, I will answer.
Yes.
I already answered this question in various platforms. Law will take its own course. So the investigations and other things are going on. I am not going to comment anything about this. Law will take its own course.
So shouldn't you ask him to surrender?
CBI is already investigating matter. So when CBI is investigating matter, I should not comment about all those things. It will be an interference in.
So but shouldn't you ask your son to surrender?
One question at a time.